money is good, but you know, at the end of the day, if you're going through hell to get it. Like I remember meeting, there was a guy about over 10 years ago, when I was running an ISP. I met a guy who was a vice president at Disney. He came over when they picked up ABC and they promoted him up to. He had two assistants following him around, and the guy was basically like work nonstop all the time. Very interesting guy. If I ran Disney, I would hire the guy, but I can't imagine what that would be like to actually like do. You know, that was the first time when I realized I couldn't be an executive, because like that takes an entire level of the personality. You know, the working 20 hours a day, and I just don't care. You know, like that's not what I'm interested in. Understanding what work is, which is really weird. The first time I noticed I didn't understand what work was I was doing an interview with Newsweek. It was probably back around in 2002, around March Madness time, and one of the guys asked me like, "How much time do you spend working on FARC every day?" And I was like, "I don't know, like half an hour." And of course, you know, that ended up running and going through the magazine. And my wife hit me up later on after reading that interview, and she says, "Don't tell people half an hour." And I'm like, "But that's all it is, really." And she says, "Just because you like it doesn't mean it's not work." And I was like, "Oh, well then it's 16 hours a day," as it turns out, because my concept of work is something I don't really want to be doing. I play soccer 3 or 4 times a week, depending on what's going on. The people that I play soccer with, they schedule things very weirdly, so sometimes I'll have like 4 games in 2 days and then nothing for the rest of the week. But that's really important to me because aside from the exercise standpoint, which I don't really, I mean, I know what people say the benefits of exercise are, but I don't really know what they are because I've always done something, so I don't really know what the not doing something is. Yeah. But to me, the best part about that is I'm an extrovert, big time, and working at home isn't really compatible with that. So if I get a chance to, basically I stay at home all day long, take care of my kids, cook dinner, put them to bed, and then I go play a soccer game, and then I get to go out to the bar and hang out there until like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's perfectly fine because everything else is taken care of. I'm not neglecting my kids or my wife, and she wants me to get the hell out of there actually by the time 9 o'clock rolls around because I'm climbing the walls.